two. Bonanza. What it do? What it do? It is hump day. It's midday. It's Wednesday, which means it's tea day. It's Wicked Win Sports Tea. I am your host, OGBigsam, aka Mr. White, and this large individual to my left, to your right, to my left, formerly known as the artist, formerly known as the Egyptian lover.
Don't nobody
It's
call
the
me that shit.
franchise.
Except your punk ass.
The franchise. And below,
The little balloon.
What's
is
going on, people? Y'all know who it is, Mr. LT, Mr. Mark Henry Jr., the world's strongest man. You know what it is.
the world's strongest known.
Whatever.
Hey man, we got a couple of things we gonna get into tonight. Just a few. We gonna get into some NFL news. We gonna get into this Falcons Panthers game. We're going to get into some hiring, some firing, some possible, transactions in the upcoming weeks. And we're going to get into some possible statistical wins and loss movements. You know, but we're going to jump this one off and let LT give you all the swing of things because he wanted to get into the drama that is known as the A Rod terms. Uh, the floor is yours.
Lord.
Oh, Lord. Sorry, I'm in my own chair right now. I got to sit up for this one and I done
Yeah,
paused the game.
please,
So,
please do. Yep.
because y'all, this pretty much for to turn into somewhat of a rant. All right. As we all know, as you know, down in the NFL world, Monday, the former head coach of the New York Jets, Robert Saleh, was fired. Now, the word was, he had a Lebanese flag on his arm, even though the man is Lebanese. But he had a flag on his arm and this, that, and the third. They say he was a terrible head coach. Whatever, whatever. I heard the excuses, but I want y'all to understand fully. We talking about a man that's known for his defensive prowess. He was the DC in San Francisco before he took the job in New York, if I
Mhm.
remember correctly.
Yep.
So at the time, the 49ers defense, top notch. He was doing a wonderful job over there. He earned the job in New York. Now, granted, when he got to New York, didn't have much to work with. You had, Zach. I think he started with Sam Darnold when he was there. Then you end up getting Zach Wilson, and then you traded and got Aaron Rodgers, but he tore his Achilles within the first 4 plays of last season. So you got to go back to Zach Wilson, even though he wasn't really his pick, but your GM make that pick. And then on top of that, you have drastically improved their defense. Like, their defense is one of the best defenses in the league. Probably like the last couple of seasons now, they've been one of the better defenses in the league. But this current season, how about the first game of the year? Your defense gave up 32 points against the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, it's prime time. Everybody trying to get their field back. Rogers fresh off an Achilles injury, and you out there in Santa Clara playing against a vaunted 49ers team who look they want to repeat their Super Bowl run. Okay. After that week, the following week, your defense put up you win that game with your defense putting up 17 points. The week after that, you win that game with your defense putting up 3 points, allowing 3 points. The week after that, you lose, but your defense allowed 10 points. And then Sunday, you lose again with your defense giving up 16. Now, I know y'all might say, well, the score was 23-17. Well, a pick six was in order that came from your quarterback. So technically, the defense only gave up 16 points in that game. So in the midst of me saying this, and thanks to my good brother, Big Ant, he did his little research. He said, and his words to me was that the Jets has possibly the top. They top two in run defense and pass defense.
Yep.
So the guy that got fired for his defensive prowess, again, he got fired.
Number 2 defense in the league.
Say it again.
The number 2 defense in the league.
So you were
total defense. Yep, number 2.
So number 2 total defense in the NFL currently, but in the head coach is the defensive mind, but he got fired. But you hanging on to a 40-plus-year-old quarterback fresh off an Achilles injury, and you got an offensive coordinator in Nathaniel Hackett, who, by the way, had a head coaching job in Denver and didn't even finish the season. There are 17 games played in the NFL. The man record was 4-11. That means he coached 15 games before they dismissed him. He had one season with the Denver Broncos. But you hired this man as the guy to come back to, well, we're going to recreate the magic that Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett in Green Bay. Newsflash, people. Nathaniel Hackett wasn't calling plays in Green Bay. Matt LaFleur is. You see the difference? But we out here firing coaches when your people, the people that y'all paying money to, ain't doing a damn thing. I said the same thing last year when I watched Ken Dorsey get scapegoated for Josh Allen, just for him to go out there every damn Sunday and do the same shit he did before Ken Dorsey got fired, which is turn that bitch over.
Right.
What we doing?
That part.
What are we doing, people? I want y'all to really look at these games for real. Because these folks out here losing their jobs and their livelihood because you want to give the power to the players and the players ain't doing shit. They ass.
Well,
Coaches, one more thing. Coaches getting, I just want to point out that coaches getting fired every day for folks not out there. This ain't basketball, but they not hooping. They not hooping. You lost your job and you had 3 turnovers. Your quarterback had 3 turnovers, which one on resorted to a pick 6. But you lose your job. Shout out to Avon Boss, bro. I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
and with coming to expound on that, we're going to award the New York Jets Sports TW of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's an easy one. That's a very, 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 very easy one. Yes, that's it.
And thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Yes. Now it's for a co-winner for this week's Sports TW of the Week. Them doggone Alabama Crimson Tide
Oh, Lord.
are the other winner for Sports TW of the Week.
I see. Now you finna give out another ring.
Because this ain't even about the game itself. It is just you saw the official end of the Nick Saban era be displayed on Saturday. You can say a lot of things about Nick Saban, But undisciplined players was not one thing that you could say about Nick Saban and his football program.
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, but I think his number was 13 for their
Yeah,
defense.
number
I don't know his
13.
name.
It was the
But
funniest and the
for you to
saddest
crash
thing at the
out,
same time. You
for you
push
to
your teammate, you push the ref out the way, and you punted the damn ball down the field like you wanted the Charlie Brown character.
while the ball was set, so they could do another quick QB near to secure the game.
Yes.
Like that, like the watch that man crash out. I mean, I mean,
Hey,
from a fan
don't
point
get
of
me wrong.
view, it's funny.
I understand because I'm a sore loser. I'm a sore loser. I
God
always
That
have
damn.
been.
you
I
are.
get it. I understand.
That you are. I'm glad you can admit to it on the
Uh,
slide. That you
uh,
are.
yep, yep.
Oh, I know that's something. Unlike some people that's sitting up here behind a cloak, saying something. Okay. But that's another Oprah.
Oh,
That, yeah, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, from a fan point of view, it's hilarious to see, but I don't really look at sports from a fan point of view in most cases. So watching that for me was absolutely and utterly bullshit. Cause what are you doing, young man? This man threw a hissy fit with .22 seconds on the
yeah,
clock.
yep. He threw a
Right.
bitch fit on the field.
What are you doing, young man? What are you doing?
What are
Man,
you
I'm
doing?
talking about that man. He don't push players. He yelling at his teammates. He fuss on the field. He pushed the referees. He kicked the ball. Doggone, he was he did all because what?
Because you went to Vanderbilt and dropped the ball.
I mean, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. How the defensive player crashing out? Y'all gave up 40 points. That's your fault.
Ooh-wee. Mm-mm. Yes.
You crashing out, but you the reason why y'all crashing out. You gave
There
up
is no
40
coming back.
points.
There is no coming back from that. Look, see,
You know what?
here's something else that goes into that. When they hired that guy, I said then, that dude is not built for this job. And that game, the end of that game against Vanderbilt proves my damn point right there in itself. They should have brought somebody in there that was on the same level, or if not close to it, of a Nick Saban that could garner these kids' attention and keep their respect and keep their discipline. There is a romper room going over there in Tuscaloosa right now.
Can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
Name
Yes, sir.
what coaching at the college level that can even come close to the Nick Saban aura. I did a quick scan of my head. The only one that could have matched it was Kirby, and Kirby at Georgia. That's the only one I feel like that could match Saban or come close to Saban, and he's already got his job. So who really could took over without? Because for me personally, it don't matter who you hired in that spot. That same thing would happen.
No, I think, I mean, oh Lord have mercy. It's just that guy from where he came from was just not suited for that seat.
What job he had prior?
Look,
What you say?
I'm gonna tell you where it happened at. That second half against Georgia. That's why I seen that he is not fitted for this job because we should have been blown out in that fucking game. I'm gonna be honest. because we played like shit that whole first half.
Well, I thought it was a blowout. Hell, I turned it off in the middle of the second quarter.
I did too. I did
I
too.
watched.
And
I watched and laughed the whole time. But continue.
and what happened was that shitty ass defense they started playing in that second half, it spilled over into that Vanderbilt game. It got
You gotta.
washed.
You gotta. I'm gonna tell you. You ain't gonna point at because if Georgia came out and played like they played against Alabama with Saban as their head coach, listen, it would have been a Diddy party that whole game.
Oh, everybody getting tired.
Nah, it just. I mean, you know my favorite. You know one of my favorite slogans because when I see anybody getting blown out, but points get still putting up, so and so may be dead, but they still getting fucked. And that's what I'm saying. It would have been a Diddy party. It'd have been baby oil all over the place. They'd have been calling. They would have had to send the FBI agent to Tuscaloosa. How bad Saban would have fucked us. Because
Yeah,
Saban would listen. Because Saban would have fucked us. For us to come back and take the lead in that game like you make a valid point. That let you know it wasn't the same because Saban would have hung 60 on our head.
yeah,
Look,
with a
like
straight
Ice Cube
face,
said, no Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
with a
He
straight
ain't take you on.
face.
He ain't gonna take you on. He wasn't gonna take you on no date. He wasn't gonna give you no reach around.
Mm,
He ain't gonna correct your ear. He wasn't gonna do
Nothing.
nothing.
Nope.
Just straight fucking.
Nope. No call back next day. Nothing.
I'm
Nope.
talking about, he ain't gonna leave you $40. You a two
right.
dollar hoe.
You hear that, Chauncey? No $40.
We don't.
so
We that
so
that
for
right
us to
there.
come back in that game, like y'all said, it did lead to the Vanderbilt scenario. So I give y'all credit for that.
Yeah, yeah. That's two nominees and winners for Sports Tea Dummy of the Week. Yeah,
We got an honorary though. We got an
is that
honorary.
you
Yeah,
do? Who?
it's in that same realm, but it's Kirby. It's Kirby, and I'm gonna tell you why it's Kirby. I'm sick of your fuck ass ego. I really am. Because there's no reason for Vanderbilt to do something that we should have did the previous week. There was no way we should have put a stamp on a new SEC era, letting you know this is Georgia's SEC to run and nobody can't take it. You were supposed to walk in Tuscaloosa and get that win. That was supposed to be your moment to shine, and you failed miserably. But you watched Vanderbilt do your job for you. I don't like that. Lose the ego. Get rid of Mike Bobo. Lose the ego. All right, we can move on.
You need a wet now?
I'm fine now.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, on to our motivated dirty birds. The first topic, uh, mythical Mooney, as I like to call him, is a whole entire weapon, and I don't think many people are gonna realize it till about week 11.
Boy, that boy playing like doggone. Boy, they're playing like Santana Moss.
Eh, You right what you're saying. You
Mhm.
right what you're saying. Um, you're having a culmination of things that are happening. Um, but he has consistently gotten open stretch to field to the top off of defenses through week one, from week one to now. Um, the reason why I use the term mythical is because his speed, his speed is on another level. He has another 2 years, and as we've been watching, we can see that um, Dirty Curry has no problem finding him. He does not have a problem finding him. And
Uh,
I keep going back to remembering and hearing, coming into the end of last year, a lot of people, you know, sadly, Falcon fans were, poo pooing, petty boo booing for Justin Fields and hollering about he didn't have no weapons. Well, this guy looked like a weapon. I don't know about anybody else, but
if,
Darnell
if
Mooney looked like a weapon to me.
if I'm not mistaken, Mooney got what? Currently he has what 3, 4 touchdowns on the team right now.
Yeah, he's leading the team in touchdown.
Mhm.
Okay, so and on top of that, he also leading the team in receiving yards. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? He got to
Yeah,
be. He got to.
and catches.
He got to be. He got to be having at least. He got to be around the realm of like 300 to 400 yards right now currently.
He's leading the team in catches, yards, and touchdowns.
Okay, so for people that kept saying that Mooney don't have weapons, I mean, I'm sorry, Justin Fields that didn't have weapons, you clearly see that he actually did. He just ain't know how to use them. I mean, just as well as you're watching him now in Pittsburgh, and
Right.
you don't see George Pickens get off like that.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm, mm.
How about that?
There's a flashing sunlight in my room.
I'm just saying, DJ Moore is having a hell of a time with old boy up there in Chicago right now. I'm just saying.
mm, mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
Sugar Ray
Not,
up there throwing
if,
darts to DJ
if
Moore.
I'm
you
if
talking about?
I'm
Oh,
not
you talking about QB zesty?
let's
Ah,
see.
Zesta. He's the new Zesto.
But if I'm not mistaken, didn't Darnell Mooney have over 1,000 yards with Mitchell Trubisky?
Yeah,
He been in the league that long?
he had
Just
yes, he had 1,000 yard season with Mitchell Trubisky, and
yes.
he had 1,000 yard season with Justina. And people keep saying that he didn't have no weapons.
Hmm. So then y'all traded for DJ Moore, even though it really ain't improved nothing. But y'all blamed the weaponry on. Okay, oh, well,
Yeah, yeah,
mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm. The
yeah.
bad thing, man.
Good. But the matter of the point, Darnell Mooney is turning out to be probably one of the two best signings in this NFL offseason pass.
Hmm.
At this particular point, I mean, he's looking like he's on pace for 1,200 and about 10, maybe 11 touchdowns, easy at this
Let's
particular rate.
say number two, right behind Derrick Henry. See, he out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
muscling people.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
mean that is a valid point.
I'm not even gonna get into the warrant that should be taken out for that man's arrest over there in Baltimore. Um, you know, because that stiff arm that he did the old boy in that Buffalo game, that was just
Mm,
you know
mm.
that
Highway
was
robbery.
that was just sadistic.
How you got tossed by one arm and the motherfucker make you look like you doing a Luke Kane kick?
Right, right. That yes, yes, yeah, exactly.
Like how you let a grown boy, a grown man toss you, and you a grown man had you look like you doing a reverse Luke Kane kick. Like, but
Mm-mm.
Look like you
Yep.
kicking with baby legs in the air.
sorry, people. I'm so sorry. I can see that vision in my mind like so many times. 'Cause it was just like, bro, this man really had him like the one. I'm talking about with one leg bent, one leg straight, just going the other direction. Like,
Mhm. Now, if I'm not mistaken, don't we get some bodies back on Sunday? Don't we get some bodies back on defense on Sunday?
if I'm
Um,
not mistaken, shouldn't Landman be coming back? Because
he he
he
did
served this 4 weeks.
he did practice today.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We
What
still
about Troy?
we still on day to day, still day to day.
Okay. What about D Alford?
Have not heard nothing about the offer.
Okay. All right. All right. All
He
right.
find he find a concussion, right?
Yeah,
Thought so. I think he probably should be he should end up being cleared, but we just gonna have to see. But I mean, because you got an extra 3 days versus just doing 7.
yeah.
But like I said, we'll see how that play out by the time Sunday get here.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. We can step on up to the next. What a win against the Panthers really means. Now, I myself, I think it means we're here. Especially if we go about this, you know what I'm saying, dog walking style. Um, and then giving us a 3-game lead in the South. Um, I think it means that we will be at a point of, you know what I'm saying, no return, and we can be all gas, no brakes. That's what I think this possible win on Sunday would mean going forward. Anthony, what about you?
I agree. I agree. What this win will say about this team is we know how to take care of our business. That's what it's gonna say. Because in the past, when it comes to playing lesser teams, we fall short. I mean, we just did it last year.
Yep.
Like we have so many times in the past where we play a team that we're supposed to beat and we lay an egg. This year, and I think that falls both on the players and the coaching. But I think this year we have a mentality in the amongst the players and within this coaching staff that's not going to allow us to overlook a said team or start dilly dallying bullshitting around. No, we're not going to be able to do that this year. Take care of your business. That's what this win means.
Yeah, I think
Well,
Raheem's cultural setting mindset has a lot to do with that as well.
Bingo.
well, I mean, y'all guys pretty much hit it, but I definitely agree with it's well, being 3-0 in the division helps a whole heck of a lot. That means you are on one half the games that you need to win to possibly win the division. So you have that going on. Uh, Also to add to that, like for me, I look at it like this. I ain't trying to look past the Panthers or anything like that. But like having the wins over Tampa in New Orleans currently helps a lot because me personally, if you really want to lock down this division, one of them two teams got to get swept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that, I know you don't want to stick with the mindset. You don't want to lose to nobody, but I know most folks are like, well, what about Carolina? I don't see Carolina climbing out no hole or anything like that. They season pretty much wrapped up. But as far as like us trying to take the division, sweeping Tampa in or New Orleans would go a long way because
Mhm.
Yeah.
that pretty much amstrayed them out the mix because hey, we got split by the Falcons, so it gonna take a whole lot of miracle for us to even get for us to get a playoff spot or anything like that.
And to your point, LT, they got to play each other this weekend, so that helps as well. So they can
Talking
beat
about
up on each other.
Tampa and New Orleans.
The
Uh-huh.
no, yeah, the Bucks and New
No,
Orleans
no.
got to play each other this weekend.
Yeah, Tampa and New Orleans play each other on Sunday.
Yep,
Well, I mean, well, now check this and now look at this. So if Tampa and New Orleans playing each other Sunday, New Orleans fresh off a loss to Kansas City on Monday night.
Yep.
With by the way, they just lost Derek Carr for a few weeks.
yep.
So now you got to then I forgot who their backup is, but now you got to deal with their
5 to
backup.
6 weeks.
Spencer Rattler is
You got
starting.
Painter and you got
Oh,
Spencer Rattler.
oh,
Um,
you know, I got that. They said yeah, Spencer Rattler gonna be the starter. Okay, so
Yep.
you got Spencer. Spencer Rattler gonna be the starter.
now.
Be nice. Be
Keep it
nice.
professional. Keep it professional. We're gonna keep it professional.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just think of all the games that he played against Georgia, and Georgia is the closest thing to an NFL outfit of a defense. So that's what made me laugh. I am so sorry, people. I am so sorry. I apologize. If any Saints fan, I apologize for laughing. But but you have Spencer Rattler starting this Sunday, and you got Tampa who had a suck on that loss from us for 10 days. Ugh,
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
ugh,
Yes.
ugh. I hate to be a Saints fan right now.
Now, big picture, wise in perspective, this is gonna be the second step, what I'm saying, the second quarter of the season, what I'm saying, could be the third step of pressure on the South. We could put a chokehold on the South like no other.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm
choke
saying?
that home. Choke
Yes.
that.
hmm and and again, with this coaching staff, with Raheem and his mindset and the championship eyeball, if you will, that he is having everybody look through and see through, what I'm saying, and work through. Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna walk into this game, what I'm saying, and treat it and fall over it like a trap game. I think we're gonna go in here and we're gonna dog walk Carolina, you know, and I think that's just how that's gonna go.
Me personally, it sounds good. But it's the facts we talk about. Somehow, somewhere, they're gonna make me stress on Sunday. It never feels with them. I just hope we win. Just do your job
Well,
with the game. That's all I ask for. But
well,
9 times out of 10, they gonna do some idiotic stuff. You could be like, why can't we just win the game and just go about our business? Why my blood pressure got to go up on Sunday?
because you wanted to.
I don't really make my blood pressure go up, but most folks, their blood pressure skyrockets when they watch the Falcons. Like, come on, man, why can't we just win the game outright? I really because what if the way the team is constructed, we should beat Carolina handedly. It shouldn't be by the time we get to the fourth quarter, we should have a 2-score lead if we're handling business like we supposed to.
We should,
We are
but
But
favored.
I will
We are
also say
favored. We are favored for the first time this year, and
yeah,
not only favored, but we're favored on the road.
on the road, that is true. But we also have to remember this is still a division game,
right.
so it may not be as wide open as we think.
The
Because
Raiders
no
got us
matter
by 4.
you throw out the records, You know, when it comes to
Vegas got us
division
by
games,
4.
they always tight.
Yep, Vegas got us by 4.
I
But
need to put a parlay in there.
now, y'all things considering, still big picture wise. Um, we're looking at Terry Fontenot. You know what I'm saying? What defensive moves are there that make sense for the Falcons to make?
Let me get this out of the way now. Falcon fans, know the Devin White and know the Miles Garrett. Devin White showed y'all he's 26 years old. He couldn't. If you see the linebacker room that's in Philadelphia, he couldn't even get on the field with that. So no, Miles Garrett. As much as I would love to have this man on my defense, absolutely not. We ain't got the money to pay that man. No, just no, just absolutely not. No. All right, y'all can go ahead.
Southside agrees with you, LT, that this game comparing these two teams, we should win at least by double digits. Should LOL.
Should, should, yeah, we should.
I
But
don't
You're
think.
right.
I
Should.
don't. I don't.
But how long all of us been Falcon fans? I know I've been a Falcon fan for over 30 years.
yeah,
So like I said, should you're right. Key word is should. In most cases, the Falcons still gonna somehow make somebody's blood pressure go up. just
Well,
leave Carolina with a dub. That's all I care about.
I don't. I don't hang off the damn cliff like some people do. On every damn play.
I,
Um, but I mean, with it, it's just, it's a different feeling for me. Just to this point this season with Raheem Morris at the helm, it feels different to me. I know everybody else is, well, it's the value, they're gonna do, whether it's Y and Z. Okay, all right. I in Raheem I trust. That's,
well, I trust in him too. But my mindset is whether they are trash or not, or whether we are a good team or not, throw out the records because it's still a divisional game. I think it's still gonna be a dogfight.
Agreed.
oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's always with the divisional game. I'm just saying it's gonna be a little bit different.
I don't know.
I do.
Well, only thing I think we all in agreement on this though. Whether we handily win the game or it's a dog fight. Two things: win the game and try to leave with everybody intact. That's it. We don't need no injuries, nothing major. Win the game and hopefully nobody don't get seriously hurt. That's the main thing.
Yeah, just take care, Bill.
One thing
That's
is
all.
definitely for sure. One thing definitely for sure. The run defense has to improve, and hopefully with uh Lamon back, that will be the case. Um, let's see. We covered that. We covered Terry. We covered A Rod and this stupid ass ego.
That prima donna ass bitch.
Defensive reality. We covered that. Run
For
defense.
some of you Falcon fans, don't think I ain't forgot. The North remembers when y'all said that Aaron Rodgers was a better suit to be in Atlanta than Matt Ryan. The North
Ugh,
remembers. The
hell
North
no.
remembers.
Hell no.
Well, one thing's for sure. The memory that Aaron Rodgers has of the Georgia Dome, the closing of the Georgia Dome, is video documented evidence. And I'm just, not taking no shots, not pulling no punches. It's
He
video
lying.
documented
Oh,
evidence.
I'm
He
taking
lying.
shots.
He
I'm
lying.
taking
He
shots.
lying. Don't get
I'll
on here
take them
lying.
for him.
Don't believe the hype, America. Don't believe the
He,
hype. He lying.
Sam,
He telling us
Sam ain't
just
got to
like
take the shot. I'll take.
he definitely taking shots.
I'll
It's
take.
all shade. It's all shade. As a matter of fact, it ain't just shade. The boy put up a dog on a circus tent. That's what I'm talking about.
It's, it's it's going. These are some of the conversations that probably that should be had. That some of these quarterbacks and some of these coaches that are riding on things that they did 15, 16, 10, 11, 12 years ago, you know, they have starting jobs, have coaching jobs, you know. It's kind of hypocritically ironic, you know. But we're gonna have one of those conversations next Monday. Yes.
I just want to point out that Rogers' success is Rogers hanging out the success of like let's talk about the Super Bowl run. When he
2010.
Yeah, bro, I was literally a year out of high school when that man won that championship.
2010.
I'm 33.
2010. Okay. 2010.
I'm 33. That man won that championship when I was 19.
Okay.
Bro, that's
He,
two
he's been
19.
touchdowns
he's
ago.
been to he's been to two NFC championship games since 2010.
Yep.
Four.
Okay.
No. He went in 2014. He went in 2014. He went in 2016. He went in 2019 and 2020.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad for you. It's four L's. Four L's. And right now he has a whole entire organization being held hostage.
I do want to point out
I'm
like
just saying
it.
he
I
y'all do know this man finna be 41 years old, right?
Mhm.
I do want to point out that not only that we closed the Georgia Dome fucking him, we opened the Mercedes Benz Dome fucking him.
That
Right.
that part. That
Yep.
part.
Yep. Yes. And
We
did.
opening. Man, come on, bro.
And did.
We put that man on national television twice
And
in less
did.
than 6 months.
We close shop and then open up shop on his bitch.
Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Hey, I hope this pot of tea, what I'm saying, quench y'all thirst. You know what I'm saying? Um Friday High Noon Madness is the next time you're gonna see the OG and the franchise. Uh Going into, the rest of Panther Week. We're gonna spade and neuter this kitty. Yes, we
Beat that pussy.
yeah. Yeah. We gonna spade and neuter this kitty and move on to Seattle. Um the Dirty Kirk has shaken the rust off. He's gotten his NFL legs up under him. He's comfortable in his progressions and he realizes what type of weapon he has. And I think it's just on and popping from here on. I think it's on and
Yeah.
popping from here on.
All I'm gonna say is if we take care of business Sunday and beat Carolina like we supposed to, I got a classic song for y'all to be played next week show. A
Yeah.
song that some of y'all, a lot of y'all may remember. I'm gonna give you a hint. It came out in around the time of 2006 and 2007. It's a very expensive song, but it came out around that time. And I'm gonna even make it. I'm gonna bring it closer to home. It is an ATL song.
Oh damn!
Uh-oh.
I walk it out. I walk it out. We ain't never scared. It could be a few of. Hey,
Oh man,
thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah, we already knew that. Yeah. hmm
Right.
But yeah, high
don't be
noon.
me.
No, high noon, and don't forget to tune in to the Unholy Alliance halftime show during the Falcons game, hosted by moi, um, as well, and my co-hosts and co-hosts. Um, Point of note: this is the legit time, 10:30 on Wednesdays now. This is where you're gonna find the tea at from here on out. Um, Mad Monday with the OG pushed back to 9:30 a.m. Um, that will stick out for the rest of the year. Falcon Friday High New Madness stays right where it is.
Yes,
Tune
sir.
in, like, share, and subscribe. Tune in, like, share, subscribe to the franchise. Tune in, like, follow, and share. Uh, Lil Travis,
Yes,
follow us all, share us all, subscribe to us all, tune in to us all. You know what I'm saying? It just all the way around across the board. Appreciate y'all for joining us.
I just want to add to y'all to the good people. Um, everybody got a prime time slots doing shows, no matter what, who you
hmm
looking at. There's our group of people or other people like, like, big name content creators. But we fit to add a new genre to this. We gonna be like we fit to be the late night hosts, the late night shows. You feel me? Well, welcome to the new and improved Arsenio Hall.
we can we can win we can win sports tea on the late night too.
Oh, you
Right.
mean this is the new BET Uncut?
You better
Right.
believe it. In the
There
Well,
it
words of
is.
in the words of the quarterback, in the words of the quarterback from the a legendary movie called The Program, trying to put when we come on, that man trying to put the women and children to bed, go looking for fucking dinner.
right. Hey man, you know we got to keep it A. You got to keep it dirty. You got to keep it real with yourself. Make your next choice your best choice, y'all. Hey man, that's a wrap for Wednesday for the franchise LT and the OG. We out, y'all.
Peace.
Yes, sir.